Hi, welcome back to Finally Revealed. Well, we just had Father's Day here in the U.S., and as an homage to dear old Dad, I thought I would share a lesson that I got from Dad. He taught me this when he was teaching me how to drive. The lesson that he taught me in connection with that was to anticipate. Now, he was talking about anticipating the other drivers on the road. So really what his lesson there was that I needed to anticipate actions of others. Anticipate. So it applies for all types of actions, but it also ties into anticipating needs. And this is something that I've carried through my whole life. And I just was thinking about it today, and so I thought I would share it. And hopefully this will help you. In different situations, I have found that I was somewhat unique in making arrangements because other people hadn't thought about it. Now, one of the big things in popular culture today is to be present. And I think that's great. You want to be present, put your phone away, and pay attention to the people that you're with and to be in the moment and things like that. But being present doesn't mean you just dropped on the earth and have total disregard for the circumstances, what's going on with other people, and you just are, making up each second as you go along. So hopefully some of these tips might resonate with you, and leave me some comments if you have some other ideas that this brings out for you that other people might benefit from. So obviously I told you about the driving. So you want to anticipate what other people are doing or what they might do and be aware. Okay? The next place is work. I anticipated that my secretary, who had 3 kids and she was a single mom, was going to need time off to attend school functions. So we came up with a system where we just sat down and were honest and got the schedule out, and we worked around those events so that we didn't have to come up upon them and be surprised. It wasn't a surprise. The kids were in school, they had things to do. Let's anticipate the needs of the schedule, and that way we can plan better. Another way at work to anticipate is when you're having a meeting. Make sure that if people are coming from different time zones that you specify the time of the meeting by. Also, if people have a special diet and the meeting is going to be around a meal time, make sure that there's some food available. I had a case where a witness glycemic, which is kind of the opposite of diabetes, and he needed to eat every so often. So we had to prepare and have that food available for him, and remember to go and get it for the breaks so that he wouldn't pass out or have a medical emergency. But also people nowadays have gluten allergies and different types of things, or there may be a religious issue and their diet is restricted. So find out if it's somebody that you're not familiar with, find out so that you can make those accommodations in advance, and they will really appreciate it. And if this is a meeting where you're making a proposal, that might help you make the difference in getting that proposal. Another way is family. I've always worked with a bunch of guys. I worked with these guys. We were making plans to go out and have kind of an afternoon golf event. It was planned fairly far in advance, and we were all busy, and we had to, work it out with our schedules. Well, there's always one in a group, at least one, that doesn't check in. And this can go equally for women. I'm not picking on the guys. But, you hear them say, my wife won't let me, or my girlfriend gets mad at me, or whatever. Well, look, if you're making a calendar together and you don't say, I'm doing this on this date, you can't blame the other person for making other plans if that's your own individual scheme. They can't read your mind. They don't know when your golf game is. They don't have your calendar, I'm presuming. If they do, then all right, then you've got another problem. So I was bird dogging a couple of these guys who were repeat offenders. I said, did you tell or ask or whatever your system is so that are we really going to do this? Otherwise, we're going to have to get another person. So just that's a consideration. But anticipate whatever your scheme is or your system is, that they're going to go along not knowing this information unless you tell them. So please tell them. I thought that was kind of funny. Now, visitors Vacation time, you may have visitors, holidays, different, birthdays or different events, graduation, you can have visitors, out-of-town visitors. Be aware and anticipate their needs. Be hungry. They're probably going to need to use the restroom right away. If they have little kids, what are the needs for those little kids? So anticipate and prepare for that. Have some food available, have some drink available, have, extra toiletries. What if they forgot something? What if they're the one person in a million that doesn't know about, toiletries coming through TSA in carry-on luggage, and they have everything thrown out and don't have toothpaste or deodorant or soap or shampoo. So have those things available and anticipate those needs. They don't have to ask, they don't have to be embarrassed and run off to the drugstore. You've got the toothpaste in there, they can use it. And also, with small kids and babies, is there a place for the babies to rest? They might not be staying with you, they may be going to a hotel or someone else, but if they're coming even for a short time to visit, those types of things will really help show that you're considerate of them. And then finally, anticipate for safety reasons. Girls, if you're going to go out, I guess it could apply to guys too, if you're going to go out on a blind date or a date off of Match or Tinder or something like that, be aware of where you're meeting and your surroundings, where you're parking, as far as where the location is. The date might not go well. You need to get yourself back to your vehicle unescorted. You want to be able to do that if that's the best for you in that situation. Don't have it be down around a scary building across the railroad tracks. You're just asking for trouble. So anticipate for yourself. Even if you're in a hurry and you're just dashing into park, what time of day are you parking? What time of day are you going to come back out there? And be smart about it and protect yourself. Also, keep your phone charged. Bring a portable recharger and pay attention to that so that you can call for help. Have an emergency kit, some way to jumpstart your car, or put air in the tires or something like that. They have these things that you don't even need another car to do it. You can do it for yourself. And for women, not just women, can be guys, you don't have to get out of your car to jump it. There are things that work by putting it into the port, or what used to be the lighter, into the car. And so anticipate those things for yourself, okay? Anyway, just a lesson from dear old Dad I thought I would share. I hope it's helpful. Tell me about the lessons that you learned from your dad, or you are a dad. What kind of lessons are you passing on to your kids? I'm sure that it's really valuable and something that they'll remember, like I did, for a long time to come. I hope this was helpful to you. If you'd like to know about the other videos, you can check out our playlists. Look around the channel. Let us know any comments or any requests that you have. To find out about the new videos coming out, subscribe is the best way. Then you get an email and it tells you when a new video has dropped. Or you can follow us on Twitter or Facebook. I'm Michelle. I'll see you next time. Thanks.